sun shining on your body on a hot summer day. Also, it feels like the soft sand in between your toes by the ocean shore, or when you jump into a lake and you sink under the warm water. Peace looks like happy children jumping up and down in a huge puddle. Also, it looks like autumn leaves falling off the trees, or it looks like poppies growing in Flanders Field. Peace sounds like rain hitting the roof on a rainy day. Also, it sounds like the careful flipping of a page in a book, or it sounds like a quiet nibbling of a squirrel eating a nut. Peace smells like a colorful flower in someone's garden. Also, it smells like a scented candle burning, or the smell of buttery popcorn at the movies. Peace tastes like biting into fresh banana bread straight from the oven. Also, it tastes like delicious ice cream from my favorite dairy farm, or it tastes like sugary candy corn.
Peace tastes like mint ice cream melting in my mouth. It sounds like my dog barking in the morning. It looks like snow falling down. Peace smells like wet dog. It feels like a fluffy jacket. Peace tastes like a warm cake that my mom and I just baked. The air smells like a beautiful flower. It tastes like yummy, delicious sushi that you can feel warm in your mouth. Peace sounds like you and your friends playing manhunt at lunch. It sounds like people who love you saying it'll be okay. Peace sounds like when your mom goes out to go and get groceries. Peace feels like when you go to the beach and sand gets on your toes. It feels like a warm, toasty fire on a cool day. It feels like a warm hug from your parents when you see them. Peace looks like darkness when you're gonna have a great sleep. It looks like people running around on the street yelling happily. It looks like my family performing Just Dance, or my family competes in an Uno game. Peace smells like beautiful flowers in a dust spot from the stove. It smells like fresh food that my mom or dad just purchased from the store. It smells like my family's special lavender scent that I just put on my wrist. Peace. Peace feels like the warmth of the sun after taking a swim, and like the soft feathers of a baby lovebird. It feels like a sip of ice-cold water after a long and challenging day. Peace looks like the sun shining after a ferocious storm, and like water rushing down a stream. It looks like people helping each other in tough times. Peace sounds like a butterfly fluttering its wings, and fire crackling in the fire pit. It sounds like everyone laughing and chattering. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Peace tastes like chili cold chocolate with sprinkles on top that'll give a sugar rush and laughter which makes our head pop. Peace smells like just cooked apple pie on a fork, which a famished pig might gobble it up and end up as a pork. Sometimes to me, peace looks like families having fun at a park eating a hot cross bun. Peace may sound like a peaceful music on a radio with some ads that are super fun. Peace feels like windmill blowed by the special wind that'll bring us peace and happiness for all.
Peace feels like the warm sun reflecting off you on when you're lying on fresh cut grass, and like a horse's leathery textured mane, or a warming fireplace warming you on a cold winter day. Peace looks like no war but internal happiness, and if you're praying to God, or watching the autumn leaves floating to Earth's surface. Peace sounds like gentle but soothing smooth jazz, or crickets chirping at dawn, and hearing branches crack while you're walking in a silent, peaceful forest.
Peace looks like a perfect family lying on the cozy sofa, watching a movie. It also looks like the kids playing on the playground. Peace sound like a lovely bird chirping in the cold morning, and also sound like the wave crashing into the seashores. To me, peace looks like kids enjoying their time at the playground. It looks like you and your friends playing a fun game like British Bulldog. It also looks like kids focusing on an assignment or listening to a kind teacher. Peace feels like finishing your favorite book that is a length of an encyclopedia, or finishing all the books from your favorite series. It feels like getting a new poodle or Labrador. Peace smells like a field of roses or a fresh new loaf of homemade bread. Peace tastes like drinking hot cocoa with whipped cream and sprinkled with chocolate chips during a frigid winter. It could also taste like a cookie sprinkled with chocolate chips. To me, peace sounds like birds chirping during a sunny dawn. Peace also sounds like a crackling fireplace during winter.
Peace feels like sleeping in on a Saturday morning and the sun beaming on you in bed, and the smooth fur on a horse's back, or the soft sand between your toes along the ocean shore. Peace sounds like a campfire sizzling and cracking after dark, and walking through a forest and hearing the different sounds, or it sounds like leaves crunching under your feet during autumn. Peace smells like clothes right from the dryer, or cookies cooling down on the kitchen table. It smells like a bouquet of roses in the summer. That is what peace is.
Peace feels like a happy family laughing in the living room. It also feels like the warmth of your mom's hand rubbing your back. Peace looks like a beautiful bird hatching, eager to get out, or the warm, cozy blanket that you are wrapped in. Peace sounds like the leaves crunching beneath your feet while running. It also sounds like birds chirping in the early hours of the morning. Peace smells like freshly baked cookies that just came out of the oven, or a bouquet of flowers fresh from the forest. Peace tastes like biting into your cupcake on your birthday. Peace also tastes like a sweet summer apple on a rainy autumn day.
Peace feels like the soft sand between your toes, and when you're snuggled up in a nice cozy blanket and your mom or dad is giving you a warm hug, or when a dog is snuggled up on your lap on a rainy day. Peace looks like a turtle coming out of its shell, and like a baby bird just learning to fly, or all the beautiful colors of the autumn leaves. Peace sounds like the waves crashing into the shore in the hushed silence of the night, and the sound of the wind rustling through the trees, or the sound of autumn leaves crunching under your feet. Peace smells like freshly baked loaf of bread, and like a bouquet of roses, or like recently baked cookies fresh from the oven. Peace tastes like hot chocolate on a cold day or a cold treat on a hot day. It tastes like warm pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving with family, or a long drink of water after a vigorous game of basketball. Peace feels like walking through sand barefoot or reading a book by the fireplace on a cool day. It's like a hug from a loved one and watching a movie with a cozy blanket. Peace looks like a colorful sunset or a field full of red poppies. It's like a picnic at the park with family and fall colors. Peace sounds like waking up to birds chirping and listening to my favorite song on the radio. It sounds peaceful when I'm underwater or when the bell rings for school dismissal. Peace smells like a fresh bouquet of flowers or going for a nature walk. It's like smelling freshly baked hummingbird cake or sawdust from woodworking with my dad.
Peace feels like the crisp wind on a fall day. It feels like waking up to the sun in your face early in the morning, or the cool, crunchy sand in between your toes. Peace looks like the sun setting right before you go to bed. It looks like the colorful leaves slowly falling from the sky, or a flower getting ready to bloom. Peace sounds like a bird's chirp early in the morning. It sounds like the crackle of a campfire, or the trickling sound of a stream or creek. Peace smells like when freshly baked cookies come out of the oven. It smells like rain after a hot summer day, or freshly cut grass.
Peace. Peace feels like my mom's big and warm hug. And peace feels like the cat licked my hand softly. Or peace feels like wearing new clothes and clothes feel good. Peace looks like the fireflies light shining to ground. And peace looks like a puppy is playing with a kiss. Peace sounds like the birds are chirping cheerfully. And peace sounds like the quiet piano song. Peace sounds like the light rain is falling on the water puddle. Peace smells like the favorite kind of ice cream. Peace tastes like the very warm milk. And peace tastes like the juicy orange.
Peace feels like the cold sensation of a pool on a blistering hot day, and a warm blanket on a rainy afternoon, or a loving hug from a parent. Peace looks like kittens snuggling together in the first flowers of spring, or poppies growing in Flanders Field. Peace sounds like the soft waves splashing onto sand and the soft tapping of rain, or the quiet crackle of a small fire. Peace is everywhere. Just look.
Peace looks like a sunrise day in the early morning, and your siblings playing peacefully, or a warm family gathering. Peace may feel like your mom and you baking cookies together. To me, peace is reading a book in the warm shade from the hot sun, or maybe COVID-19 slowly disappearing. Also, peace sounds like a quiet bird chirp, or maybe a calming waterfall splash, or a soft campfire crackle. Peace may be the best thing ever. Just wait and see.
Peace tastes like warm hot chocolate after I play in the snow with my friends in winter. Peace also tastes like a cold ice cream sandwich when there is a heat wave. Peace sounds like a loving mother telling her child she loves them. Peace sounds like the comforting and calming sound of your heartbeat through the stethoscope at the doctor's office. Peace smells like the aroma of freshly baked bread from your grandma's house when you visit her. Peace also smells like newly cut grass by my dad in summertime. Peace feels like a warm hug in winter given by my mom as I come home from hockey. Peace feels like your dog's silky coat of fur on the palm of your hand. Peace looks like a kid helping an elderly person open the door. Peace looks like kids having fun while they play on the playground.